Hello. Sorry for the absence of videos. I was recovering from a lung infection I got last weekend. So, right after I shot Menosaur's video. So, yeah, I'm back. Thank goodness I'm black. This is too early to have my tongue stop working. Ay, caramba. But anyways, today we are going to be taking a look at Mr. Beachcomber from Legacy Evolution. Now I got this from Big Bad Toy Store. I pre-ordered him a while ago and almost forgot about it. And yeah, thought I review Beachcomber today. So we'll take a quick look at the head. It is a very Beachcomber head with silver for the visor, a very blue face. Kind of wish he had a bit more of a color scheme. Some nice gunmetal paint right up here, Autobot symbol, some silver, some red, blue, and yellows. His gun, which is painted in black. Got some silver on his knees. His headlights are right there. Ugh, allergies. And yeah, coming up to the back, it is a very clean transformation minus his feet, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do about it? So before I go into articulation, I have heard that his tires can melt plastic because they are actually rubber-like material. Rubber-like material in the deluxe. This is a blast. This is weird. Actually, before we do articulation, I'm going to show one other accessory he does come with, if I can. And that'll be this little Paradise Parakeet. It's green with some... There's a little bit of white and black paint on it. But this is made of the same material as the tires. So, keeping it on Beachcomber long term might not be a good thing because it might melt his plastic, and I really don't want a figure with melted plastic on it. So we're just gonna move that off to the side for now. Articulation wise, his head, I think is on a ball. Yeah, it's on a ball joint. Got some wiggly waggly. Can do a full 360. Just gotta get some things out of the way. Arms can do a full 360. Come on. There you go. In and out. You got right above the elbow swivel. You got over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You can move his wrist, but with all this in the way, it's kind of hard to. So you really gotta use the thumb. And then right here. Excuse me. You have a waist swivel. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. He can do the full splits and then some. You have a thigh rotation. You got a little under 90 degrees of bend at the knee due to this panel right here. And as for feet, they cannot move up, they cannot move down, but you got ankle tilts. Yeah. And the gun is blast effect compatible. But yeah, not much to speak here on the robot mode. He's just bland, and that's honestly just Beachcomber in general. He's just a bland design. Not a lot of color to him. But yeah. Guess for now, let's get down to transformation. So remove the accessories. Let's move all that over here so I don't lose them. And let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is actually just going to rotate his hand down. Just like so. It's not any instructions, but you can do it if you want. I do it because less chance of visible hand syndrome. So first thing you're going to do is come to the legs. You're going to unfold the roll bar, unfold his heel, unfold all this. Yes, bring all this all the way up. Next, you're going to come to this bit of his chest. Bring it up from the back. Just like so. Gonna open his legs up. Right up here. Gonna tab at the legs. Gonna tab here. And you're also gonna tab at the roll bar, which gets pretty snug when connected. Just like so. Next, you're gonna raise up his chest. And what I'm gonna do is tab his arm, pretty much tab his arms right into place. You're gonna bend his knees. All the way. Actually, untap his arms. You don't do that yet. And then this tab is going to go into a slot right in here on the seat. Close up these panels, tab slots. You can't even see. There we go. It's one seat. There's the other. You're going to bring the roll bar together. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Because again, it is a very tight connection. Oop. Now we bring the arms in. This tab's going to go into this slot right in here. And tab slot right there. Just like so. And in. Come on, Beachcomber. Come on, man. There we go. And I'll go into that slot. And one final touch. As you notice, he's missing a bumper. That is where his gun comes in. Just make sure the handle's up. And these two tabs are going to go into these two slots right below the peg. And this peg will go into this port right here. Line it up. And there you have Beachcomber in his dune buggy mode, and that is a very simple transformation, yet effective. Now take a quick look at the details. His gun becomes his front bumper, which I think is kind of clever. Kind of wish there was some paint on his headlights, but he doesn't have a lot of color on. This figure doesn't have a lot of color on him. Silver for the rims. Silver spot right here. Yeah, his feet are there, but yeah, it's a windshield. Sure, the seats are down all the way. Look back here, visible head syndrome much. Yeah, there is the top. There is the bottom, visible chest syndrome. If you didn't have his hands rotated, you could clearly see him, but you can still see him regardless. Visible head syndrome, man. But anyways, as for the little, whoop, didn't mean to do that. As for the little parakeet, you can plug it in a couple of spots. You can plug it into this port on his shoulder. Oop. Plug it in right here. You could also plug it in right back here if you wanted. But I'm not going to do that because, again, this thing could melt the plastic on Beachcomber, and I really don't want to do that. Ugh. But, yeah. Beachcomber. This is a nice figure. Bland, yes. Honestly, it's effective for what it is trying to do. And, yeah. Oh, I should have compared him with Sea Spray. Oops. Oh, well. Next mini-bot I'll do a little mini-bot comparison. Yeah, also gunmetal gray for the seats. And actually, if you look closely, you can actually see some molded details right up here. And then molded details right here. But anyways, this has been my look at the Legacy Evolution Beachcomber, which is being reissued right now. So if you want yourself a Beachcomber because you never found him because his wave was doo-doo, because finding his wave sucked. I never completed his wave for Legacy Evolution because distribution was that horrible. Anyways, yeah, that's all I gotta say about Beachcomber. And then next time we will take a look at a mold that has quite a history since Kingdom. But yeah, until next time, guys. Bye-bye.